Hi, I'm an animal control officer for the state of Texas, and we have calls to run, so let's go. If you've never seen my channel before, this is your low-budget version of Animal Cops I used to watch as a kid, except for I'm by myself, I'm a one-woman show, and I'm slightly funnier. And honestly, we're off to a really bad start because I've already had to do a wardrobe change because your girl has thick thighs, and thick thighs creates holes in our pants. But we're good now, We're a little bit late, but we're going. And I had a pair of extra pants in the back of my closet because they're a little bit too tight for your girl. Anyways, I had to put those on, so now everything feels really tight and I'm overstimulated, and thank God I wear a duty belt because your girl would have a muffin top. Let's call what it is. And we're going to start out the day strong with a bite call, so let's go check it out. Apparently her own dog bit her, so she could probably get approved for home quarantine if she is current on the state law, which is current rabies vaccinations. So let's go check it out. Okay, so just got done with that home quarantine. All good news. Her dog was current on its rabies vaccinations. Her home was approved for home quarantine. Very cute house. So she's all taken care of. We do have a final inspection in 10 days from yesterday, which would be the 19th. And then a halfway check in between just to make sure the animal is doing fine. And the dog is very cute. I didn't have time to take a video just because there was a lot going on in that time. But now we're going to go pick up a deceased animal. And then we're also going to go to someone's house. She says she has an animal underneath of her house. Unfortunately, I can't go underneath of homes because it's a liability for the homeowner and myself, but she still wants us to go check it out anyway, so we might go do that next. Okay, so I'm taking a look around the house because I'm in the ground. Anyway, I'm not seeing nothing, and my big juicy self cannot fit underneath of here, even if we were allowed to go underneath the house. Look at all these spider webs. No, it's a good thing. It's a good thing I don't have training later. I'm joking, I totally have training later. Okay, so I went around the entire house, and I didn't find anything. This lady didn't know if it was an animal. She doesn't know if it was a person, and I know PD wouldn't come out for anything like that, and typically we wouldn't either, but to give a lady, and I knew she's an older lady because I've dealt with her before, give her peace of mind. I'd rather have that than nothing at all. So even if it was animal related, at least she feels at ease now. So we're done taking care of that. We're gonna, two different calls. Let me check what they are. Okay, so the call with the realtor and her dogs that she left at the house while she's getting her fence built, the neighbor just called back again and said that the dogs are continuously barking and that the dogs are continuously barking, and they're like, the realtor of the address can answer all the questions. Girl, the owner is the realtor! Plot twist. Anyways, she wants a phone call, so let's go ahead and call the complainant. Okay, just got off the phone with everybody. So the complainant did know that the dog owner was the real estate agent. My bad for assuming. She still had issues. It seems like it's very much two neighbors with two several problems. She's saying the barking's happening only at night. I said, well, I'm not in service, so you'll have to call PD. They can cite for a loud noise ordinance if they find the noise excessive, if they are barking. She wasn't happy about that. And I said, there's really nothing else I could do. She's providing care for them, even though she's not at the house. And I told him the situation. She said, yeah, I know that, but she's been saying that since October. And I'm like, oh, I kind of find an issue with that too. But there is no deadline for when an animal has to move as long as they're being provided care for. There's nowhere that covers a deadline animals must be moved. So that's kind of where my gray area starts. But anyways, we have a deceased animal, and then we have another barking complaint that we have to get to, and this person keeps complaining about the dog over and over again, and there's no violations there either, and there's also some civil matters there, so we're gonna have to go navigate that. I really do hate when people have beef with each other and they try to bring me into it or any agency into it. It doesn't work well for anybody, so let's go do that next. Okay, so I just came out here right now. There is no barking that's happening. I've been sitting in the alleyway for quite some time. I even walked up to the gate, and they only barked when I got up to the gate and I left, and then they didn't bark again after that. But the complainant is saying that she has evidence that they have more than 6 animals. I think she said they have 4 to 5 cats, and that they have a puppy, and then the 3 dogs that are in the backyard. So that is obviously over the limit of 6. So I said, hey, here's my email address. Send me the evidence that you have, and I'll look over it, and we can address it at that point. But right now, as far as a barking complaint, I don't have any evidence for that. So we are going to go over to our university that's in town, and apparently they have a dog that's running around, so let's go check that out. I guess it's like a German Shepherd, and it's closer to the gas station, so let's go look. Hi, yeah, so my truck was still connected to my Bluetooth whenever I was filming this, but I'm just showing you that the dog is like super far away, and I'm going to have to chase after it, and I have to use the restroom really bad. And then also too, I'm going to shut this gate behind me. Plot twist a little bit later, there was another gate next to it completely open. He's all the way over there. You know how far I've had to walk? Oh my gosh. Hey, come here. Yeah, you. Oh my gosh. That's all Bro, it's so windy out right now. This is not fun. He saw me and he's like, nope, not happening. No, come here. Come here, please. No, come here. I'm nice. I know I sound like I'm having a mental breakdown because I am. Okay, friend. Okay, that's a good sit. That's a good sit. All right, there's 2 major highways that surround us, okay? And behind you is a giant coyote field. It's in your best interest to come with me, okay? It's chill vibes. I'm not even gonna put you on a catch pool. It's gonna be on a leash, okay? Chill vibes. That's a good boy. You just want to have a good time laying around. Okay, let's go back to my truck where it's safe. Okay, don't act like that. This is a leash and not a catch pool. Be lucky we went with the leash option, okay? Come on. No. We'll take our time then. If you're freaked out, we'll take our time. It's very cold outside right now. And I need you to get your crap together. But you're so cute. Look at that face. Look at that face. Okay, he won't walk on a leash, but we'll run on a leash. So whoever's dog this is, y'all are getting a ticket. Because you have me out here running. Come on, dog. Let's go. Let's go, friend. No, come on. Okay, come on. Okay. Friend, we're right there. Come on, I need you to put out, friend. Come on. My pants are too tight. I'm overstimulated. And I have to pee. Let's go. I guess we're taking a break. Yeah. Come on. Really? He's like, no more, please, no more. Oh yeah, so my truck connected back to my phone, so sorry about that. There's that open gate that I was telling you about, and me huffing and puffing, trying to get this dog to come with me. He did not want to come, and this is the only way I could get him to walk on a leash. I was like a quarter of a mile away from my truck when I caught him, so there's that. And then look how handsome he is. All that for nothing! I need a gym membership. Yeah. I know you're asking, Anissa, why didn't you go use the restroom now that you got the dog? That's a great question, because there's another aggressive, so we have to go. Really, brother? What? Uh-oh. That looks like an open door. Get in the house. Get in the house. Right now. Get in the house. Uh-oh. Hello? Your mother. Stop it. Okay, I didn't cite them. Their dog was not nice. I would say it's more territorial than anything, but it's a very windy day. These are older homes. I think these are built in the 50s or 60s or 70s. I don't know, but they're older. And the door blew open. So he's like, I didn't know my door was open, and kind of left it there. So we're good there. Now I'm going to go to the shelter. So let's go unload the truck. Okay, so I just broke off my 60 a little bit early. There's a bunch of calls that are holding, and I have training at 2, which is in 45 minutes. Apparently there's a traffic hazard, a bunch of dogs running in the street, and also 2, on the 1 block north of that address, someone's cat was just killed by these dogs while it was loose, so we have to go handle that. So the complainant wanted a phone call, so I called him because he was at home, and I said, I don't even know where you live. This is after I told him that he's also in violation with his cats being at large. Wasn't trying to hem him up, but to let him know. And then he's like, why would I tell you where I live, screaming at me if you don't even do your job? And I said, if you yell at me one more time, I'm going to disconnect the call. He says, why don't you do your effing job, you bee? And I was like, click. Don't play with me. I'm trying to help you and you're going to call me a bee? Girl. I'm sorry, what? Click. I really didn't find any dogs. I would really like to give them because I wouldn't want them to be a traffic hazard as much as I don't want other people's pets to be killed. But also, too, keep your animals contained and you wouldn't risk this. And he has more cats that are at large, so I don't know what to tell you. Okay, guess what? That guy made a complaint about me. So thank God I had the entire thing on body cam so my supervisors can review it. So we're good. Okay, the last time I checked in was about 3 o'clock. Right now it's 6 o'clock. I did my training, and then the field was exploding after that, so I was just back to back calls. I picked up 4 puppies. I'll show you. Look how cute they are. Hi, friends. Hi. I also made contact with those people that needed a microchip hookup. They don't want that dog anymore from yesterday, and I have a bunch of reports I have to do, and I'm not going home anytime soon, so if I don't talk to you sooner, I hope you have a better day than me, girl.